You know what I've always wondered? What the heck are these things? I mean, they look like some sort of giant robot jungle gym or something. But that's not what it is, right? I mean, is it? Sadly, there are no robots here, just lots of electricity. This is called an electric substation. You can find them pretty much anywhere. Cities, towns, villages, hamlets, goatee bow. The reason you can find electric substations everywhere is because you need these to get this. Substations are the middlemen of the electric grid. They help transfer power from the power plant to your home. But why do we need a middleman? Because in order to transport electricity from the power plant to your home, it has to travel some pretty long distances through these wires. And that travel is really inefficient. The further the electricity has to go, the more energy is wasted. See, as all those electrons are speeding down the wire, they're crashing into themselves and crashing into the wire and converting some of their electrical energy into heat energy. But if you increase the voltage on the wire, it becomes much more efficient. That's why power plants put out electricity at really high voltages. That way it can travel long distances without losing so much of its kick. These power lines can carry as much as 500,000 volts. To give you a little perspective, your television, your PlayStation, your laptop, those all need 110 volts. So 500,000 is a little much. That's where substations come in. A substation is basically a collection of these things. These are step-down transformers. Step-down transformers come in all different shapes and sizes, but they all do the same thing. They take high voltage electricity from the transmission lines and dial it down a few notches. Here's how. The transformer has copper wire wrapped around either side of an iron core, creating two separate wire coils. The high voltage electricity comes in through the first wire coil and creates a fluctuating magnetic field. That fluctuating field travels through the iron core to the other coil, creating an electrical current in that wire. And if that wasn't cool enough, we can actually control exactly how much voltage goes into that second coil. See, if the first wire is wrapped around the iron core, say 100 times, or 100 turns, and the second wire is wrapped around the core, say 50 times, or 50 turns, we know that the second wire will have exactly half the voltage of the first wire, because it has half the turns. And substations are just the start. There are transformers everywhere. Here, up there, here, everywhere. They all work together, each one stepping down the voltage a little bit more, bringing that 500,000 volts down to a much more manageable 110. And powering our lives. It's electromagnetic induction, brought to you by science and our good friend Michael Faraday, playing with magnets and electricity since 1831. Don't play with electricity. That stuff's dangerous.